Welcome to Captured Online with Lynn Davis, fly fishing guide and casting instructor.
Good morning from the banks of the River Irfon. It's about 9:45 in the morning. We're on a lovely beat called the Melyn Cildu. It's in between two villages called Tributary Wells and Llangamach Wells. So I hope I said those right. Chomping at the bit to start fishing. The water levels look just about perfect. I have been a bit concerned based on the amount of water recently, the amount of rain we've had, but it's looking ideal. So really excited. Let's go fishing. So first pool of the day, fishing through this with a couple of nymphs. We've got trusty red tag on the point, size 12. I think it's a 4mm gold bead, tungsten bead, and I've got my ever faithful Koch jig with a purple tail on the dropper. Just two at the moment. It's a lovely looking run. Caught a few fish out of here before, so I'd be surprised if there's not anything in here. Just casting up into the main flow, keeping an eye on my indicator. Giving a little jig right at the end, using a bit of a water haul here. Just going to put some muslin on my strike indicator, help it float, be more visible. Okay. Over there they should be. Nice depth there. No need to cast far really. Just fishing this drop off. Beautiful spot. Lovely gravel bed going into the depths. Just trying to swing my nymphs just where it shelves off. Always watching that indicator. That'll tell me everything I need to know. The sun's come out. Absolutely beautiful here at the moment. Just working my way up this lovely run. I've changed flies. I've put a heavier point fly on. The silver bead about 4mm. I do feel as if I'm going down a bit deeper now. Watching my footing quite careful here, this rock. This looks fishy. Come on. Catching the bottom now, which is always a good sign. You know you're down there with them. Oop, there he is. Oop. Oh gosh, that's a good fish. What's that? Maybe a trout. Lovely take. Feels like a trout. What have we got here? Yes. It's a nice trout. It's taking the dropper. It's a beautiful fish. Look at that. Excellent. Off you go, Mr. Trout. You can see the amount of water in her today. Very pretty. Okay, just crossed the river. Lovely little bit of water in front of us. Just flicking my nymphs in these seams. Every time I cast, try and on the bottom, stuck on the bottom. That's occupational hazard when you're nymphing. Don't be too wild and break a rod easy here. I'm just gonna try and get in the water if I can. Grab my line. Always pull the line, not the rod, he says. Oh gosh, I think I'm stuck on something quite hard here. See my dropper there, look. Oh, I can see my point fly is stuck on a branch under the water, so I'm gonna risk it and put my sleeve under the water. Wet for the day now, just for the sake of a fly. There we are, we do these things. Okay, lovely looking run here, just a bit of slack water before the fast. I'd expect something to be there. It's picking to rain now. We did forecast it. Good job. GoPros are waterproof. Come on, it's a good spot there. Oh, bottom. So the gravel. Perfect grayling territory. Just worked our way up to this beautiful looking pool. Couple of small trout so far. Absolutely perfect looking spot over there. Beautiful depth, beautiful flow. It's all going on there. Oop. No. It's a lovely depth. It shelves right off into a pool. That looks fishy over there, doesn't it? I think the indicator might need a bit more loose lint. That's the one. Lovely looking pool amongst the autumnal colours. Quite lucky actually, there's no leaves dropping. It's very still today, which helps. Beautiful looking pool. I'm going to flick my nymphs in here now. See the gravel bottom, it's only about a foot deep here and it shelves off again. A nice place for the dry fly. Into something here. Is this my first grayling? No, it's another trout. Okay. Trout about 3/4 pound on the point fly, on the caddis actually. And there he is. For my nymph setup today, I'm using a Sage ESN 10-foot 3-weight fly rod, a Denilson nymph fly reel, a 9-meter Hens Camo French leader, and a 4-inch Hannock strike indicator. Attached to the indicator is approximately 7-foot 5-pound fluorocarbon, and I'm fishing just 2 nymphs 20 inches apart. Okay, pit stop. Lovely coffee and a cheeky pastry, which is lovely in the rain. One of them days so far. I've been in the tree more than I've been fishing probably. Lost plenty of flies, but that's always a sign of you working hard, I suppose. Just 6 out of season trout so far. No grayling yet. So I live in hope. We're going to move onwards after this little break now. Hopefully we'll bump into a grayling or two. Okay, so the good news is I've seen 2 fish rise, hence why I'm changed to the dry fly. Only very, very small rises, but it's worth a cast. Just had a take on the dry now. I think it was a brown. There he is. Ooh, I wonder. Yes. What's this? Feels quite small. Oh, he's off. What was that? Okay. I shortened my leader, cut a foot off it, and there's a fish rising just ahead. I wonder. Okay. The sun came out for a second just now, and a fish rose. Lovely deep pool ahead of us. That's where he was. Come on, yes. I think that's a grayling. That looked like a grayling. Wonderful stuff. Let's get him on the reel here. Keep a tight line. Right. Feels like a grayling. Is it a grayling? Boring deep. powerful. He's so powerful. Oh, it's a grayling. Happy days. Here's his fin. Look at that. Come on, boy. Look at that. Oh, this net. That's a beautiful fish. Happy days. Absolute corker of a grayling here. Have a look at the size on this. Look at that, on the dry as well. Made my day, that has. What a beautiful grayling. Now that is what you come to the Irfon for. What a pretty, pretty fish. What an absolute beauty, on the dry fly as well. I'm going to be naughty and lift his fin up. Look at that. What an absolute pearler. Wonderful fish. He's 17.5 inches. What an absolutely beautiful fish. Little fish just rolls here now. I wonder. Oh, I wonder what that was. I didn't feel him. He might come again. I can keep the line off him. Just making my way through this pool. As you can see, it's interesting. There's a big tree to my left. I'm trying to fish my dry fly on the opposite bank there because I saw fish rise. Quite deep here as well for me. I'm shivering here as well. It's gone cold because I'm a bit wet. It's rained so much. Things you do. Lovely autumn sunshine. It's a lovely river. Okay, well that's the end of our day in the Irfon. Really interesting as ever in this beautiful, beautiful valley. It's been 4 seasons in one day, from torrential rain through to bright, beautiful sunshine, as you can see now. So fishing wise, as expected, the nymphs worked well. I think I ended up with about eight or so wild brown trout, up to about a pound in weight. But the highlight of the day for me for sure was catching a specimen grayling, 17.5 inches on a dry fly. So size 18 red tag again did the business for me, so absolutely over the moon with that. So buzzing at the moment, can't wait to come back. So until next time, tight lines. It's in between Llangamach Wells and Llwyntryd Wells. Today,
Hang on. Now.
just looking at the different depths in front of me. Yeah, okay. Sorry, don't know what I'm talking about. fishing wise, as expected. The nymph okay, well, that's the end of the day. The sun is beginning to set there. Is that right? Had one spectacular stop, but really enjoyed. So tight lines. I'll have to cut it after really enjoyed. Oh.